Hi, I'm Nicole Urken, Research Director for Mad Money, and welcome to Behind the Scenes of the show. I'm here with Jim Cramer, and we're talking about our interview earlier this week with Whole Foods CEO. Now, this was a really amazing interview, Jim, because obviously a lot of people gave up on the name after 2 quarters ago. Then the company came back and said, actually, margins are solid. We still have a great growth trajectory. Our comps are doing very well. This was really reinvigorating a lot of faith in the name that we had.
Look, Walter Robb, he's co-CEO, one of the great CEOs of the era, because he's built this remarkable company, 350 stores. He's saying they could put up 1,000. He's wrong. I think they can put up 1,200. I say that because you and I were doing some behind-the-scenes work on just trying to figure out stores per state. Massachusetts has 21. It's got several right around Boston, and there's been very little cannibalization. They opened a store in South Bend, Indiana last week. Now, that is Notre Dame. People who are millennials, the younger people, truly want the Good Housekeeping seal of approval of Whole Foods. At the same time, Whole Foods has started to have some bargains. You know, they have organic chicken priced through the market, blueberries priced through the market to get people in the stores. Younger people are beginning to see some value. It's no longer Whole Paycheck, that kind of silly name. Opening a huge store in Brooklyn coming up in November. I think it's going to be an important data point because what they're going to show is that, look, here's a 2 million person borough and there's nothing there. So a lot of room for expansion. They've kept the cost down. They did a lot of things about shrinkage. They did a lot of things about supply chain. This story, which is going to split May 30th, 2 for 1. I know that we joked about that.
Retail friendly.
Right, retail friendly, is poised for another big move up.
Right. And actually, yeah, we were looking, they're not even in, Alaska, whatever, but New Hampshire would be a big market, Vermont, North and South Dakota, probably not so much, but they're even in a lot of the other states where there are 1 or 2, there's a lot of
Mississippi, there's nothing. Mississippi has Ole Miss. Mississippi's got a bunch of great colleges.
It's funny, we talk about Buffalo Wild Wings as the college name.
Yeah, look at that. That stock's going through par.
Whole Foods could actually be...
Well, that's what it's turning out. My daughter goes to Tulane. I have one daughter at BU, one daughter at Tulane, and they both have Whole Foods next to them, and it's like you can't get on the parking lot.
Also, the prepared foods, like you said, people want that easy access, but healthy. And also, when thinking about IPOs again, we have Sprouts coming up, which is another big one in the space. You could say more competition, but actually, no, this already exists, but it's coming public helps provide a valuation kind of metric. People get excited about a new name, and it helps bring the whole space
I think
up.
they're excited about Fairway. I'd rather own Whole Foods. They're not excited enough about Hain Celestial. I think HAIN is a buy here.
And Hain is a great ETF on, we've talked about Kroger also rolling out these healthy food names, even a Safeway. So Hain actually sells into all of these areas. So if you don't want to make a direct play on Whole Foods, that might be another
Hain's
way.
cheaper than Whole Foods right now. It plays catch up.
One other note is Fairway had said that they could expand to 300 stores, which is what Whole Foods have. If a Fairway, which is a very niche, New York type of name, sees 300, and Whole Foods is there right now.
Oh, look, Fairway is a spec, okay? Whole Foods is a blue chip.
All right, Whole Foods fits in with our secular healthy eating theme. Really great execution by management. You should watch the interview on Mad Money. I'm Nicole Urken with Jim Cramer. Thanks for being with us.